Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So a while back, you may recall that I showed you the process of my husband and I designing and installing these open farmhouse shelves on the wall around our TV and TV unit in our living room. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it in the cards above and in the description box below. It's a good one and it's a super simple DIY, so if you're interested, go on over and check that out after this video. So I've been feeling the need to redesign these shelves. I very regularly put new items on there and take things off and switch it around. Especially I like to add some seasonal elements to it when I'm decorating my home for different periods of the year. But I've been feeling the need to pull everything off and just completely redo it, switch things around and see how different I could make things look. So I thought I'd share the process of me doing that with you today, as well as my tips on how to style open shelving. Before we get into the video, if you're new here, my name is Kirstie and welcome to my little community here on YouTube. I am an interior design enthusiast with interior decorating training. I'm also a new mom and I'm on the crazy adventure that is motherhood right now. On my channel, you will find a bunch of great how-to videos, decorating tips and tricks, as well as easy DIY tutorials. I also have some vlogs here, and very soon I will be introducing some motherhood content. I have a bunch of great content here for you to watch and much more to come. And if you would like to stick around and join me in my YouTube family, I would love if you hit that subscribe button down below. It means so much to me and I really do appreciate every single one of you that joins me here. So without further ado, let me show you how I've redesigned my living room shelves and share with you some of my favorite tips and tricks for styling open shelving. So here is the shelves that I'm going to be styling today, and I'm going to be showing you how I can create a completely refreshed look using just the items you see here, plus a couple of other things from around my home. But the first thing you want to do is create a blank slate to work from. So I'm going to clear all of the items off these shelves so I can see what I'm working with. And this is a great thing to do before any decorating project because it prevents the clutter from distracting you from the space. So I'm going to start by placing my large anchor items first, which for me are these tobacco baskets. And you can see that I'm just playing around here with how I'm going to place them and the orientation of each basket. And then it's very important with a large wall like this to mirror what I've done on one side on the other side. It doesn't have to be completely symmetrical, but you do want to create symmetry in the space. And you can see that I am working with a few other larger items. I didn't like the placement of this sign on the top shelf, so I'm moving it lower, which will allow it to be seen more easily. And then with this cake stand, you can see that I'm really playing around with the placement of it. It took me 3 or 4 goes to get it in the spot that I wanted, and then I stood back to assess how it was all looking. I decided I still wasn't quite happy with it, so I stacked some books underneath to create a variance of height. You may notice too that the color palette I'm using is fairly limited, and that's totally fine. That's actually what you want to do, but mix it up with different shapes and textures. So I've got round things and I've got wooden things and more intricate details like these corbels, and it really creates interest for the viewer without having a ton of different colors on the wall. After you place your larger anchor items, next work on your medium-sized items. I also love to incorporate greenery into any project that I do because I really feel like it brings such life into any space in your home. It's also great to incorporate family photos into these kind of projects because they are inexpensive and personalized art. So here I'm using one of my husband and I, as well as a couple of our daughter. And lastly, I'm adding smaller pieces and more unique items to the shelves, and then I am done. And here is how the finished product looks. I think it looks so refreshed and so much more well thought out. Open shelves are a great place to incorporate some of your favorite decor pieces and family photos and really show them off in your home. So I hope you enjoyed seeing how my living room shelves came together. You may have noticed that I actually reused pretty much all of the same items that were on the shelves originally. I just switched them around to create a completely different look. And you know I love to shop my own home. I actually didn't buy a single new thing to put on these shelves. So it really shows that you can use items around your home. If you buy smart and buy versatile, you can really use items anywhere in your home. If you enjoyed the video today, I would love if you could give it a thumbs up. And as I mentioned earlier, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below if you'd like to join me here in my YouTube community. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye.